And people need your help. There's people out there, they're now not getting fed. They're not getting their food stamps. I'm talking about people that worked for this country and earned a living, or they're disabled, And the thing is, they need your help. They're in their 60s or in their 70s. And they need somebody to go help them. So please help them. They need help with their electric bill. They need help with their water, their heat. But you need to reach out to your neighbors. You need to reach out to the people around you and make sure that you're doing what God would have you do. Because whatever God puts in your hand that He's given you, now you earned it, work for it, but God gave you those abilities to work. And so you have this money, or you have the ability, then God says it's really a sin for you not to go help somebody. Whatever He puts in the power of your hand to do, that's good, you should do for somebody. So please go out there and reach out to people right now, because the government shut down, and so the food stamps have stopped. The other programs, the SNAP, the WIC, and other things have stopped. And people are not getting paid. They're not being able to pay their bills. And so they need you. So churches, you need to reach out. Neighbors, you need to reach out to your neighbors. People where you work at, you need to reach out, find people that need your help. Go out there and reach out to them. Now, I do this. I'm not a hypocrite. I do this. I go out and reach people and meet their needs in various ways. With their heating, with their electric, with their water, with the food that they need, because they're not able. They're disabled. They're too old, or they all of a sudden get really sick, and nobody's there for them. Some of them don't have anybody at all to help them. Some of them, everybody's died. So you need to help them. Go in the hospital. There's elderly people who don't know how to use a smartphone or nothing, and their bills are not getting paid. They need your help to make sure that happens, because they're not set up like some of us today. We use the phone. We pay our bills automatically through the bank. And a lot of people, they use cash. So when they're old and they get in the hospital, they can't go pay their bills. So please reach out to people and help people during this time, and that we should do what God would have us do, and that's to bless each other, help each other, regardless of what the political party is. It's sad that they use politics to shut the government down, and they really only need, I think, around 8 Democrats to come across the aisle so we can at least pass the budget, make sure everybody's good to go. But they should never be able to shut down the government for political reasons, either party. Hey, God bless you. Take care. Go help somebody. Do something. God bless.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we break down the biggest stories shaking up America with facts, a little bit of humor, and just enough sarcasm to keep it spicy. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss our deep dives into the drama of American politics. So, the MAGA crowd is crying out for help again. The same folks who proudly chanted, "Drain the swamp," and government is the problem. You remember, right? I'm now begging that very same, government to reopen. Is it an irony? No. That's just 2025 America for you. Because, folks, the Trump-led government shutdown, yes, the never-ending shutdown, has now stretched on so long that even his most loyal supporters are realizing something shocking. You can't cash patriotism at the grocery store, and owning the leaves doesn't pay the bills.
They still have a shutdown going. So the goal of the Democratic Party, which is a communist, Marxist, globalist, progressive, socialist, atheist party, anti-American, is to destroy America. And so they have no problem with making sure that everybody is rioting. There's chaos in the streets, because that's what they want. They always have used violence and rioting, paid rioters, and to cause chaos and destruction so that they can gain power, and they think they're going to get their power back by collapsing President Trump's administration, destroying it by sacrificing the poor and the middle class. They do not care. But the thing is, you senators, you Republicans, gotta do the nuclear option and forego the filibuster. You gotta stop it now. so that America can be taken care of. The soldiers can be taken care of. The essential personnel can be taken care of, and people can receive the food they need. Now, granted that more than half the people that receive food stamps and all these food programs are the illegal aliens. So what's going to happen if this continues, they themselves will not get food either, all these illegal people in America. But there's a lot of Americans that have earned their time here in America. They're in their 60s and 70s, and there's other people that need care, that need food, that need taken care of. So the Democratic Party, you're cutting your throat. You really are. And you are the biggest hypocrites. Every evil thing that you've said against the Republicans and against President Trump, you are the ones doing it. And you always have been, because you're not of God. You're the most wicked, corrupt, rotten, no good people on earth. Now, I'm talking all the Democrats. I'm just talking about the leadership. The leadership. And all those that follow him is because their religion is the main media that works for the rich elite billionaire white guys that hate America, and they worship Satan. They worship communism, socialism, Marxism, globalism, all the ideologies that are evil and daggers to the throat and to the people who love their individual powers of freedom. America is the most free country in the world because it has a Christian Judeo constitution and laws that come from God. There's no greater protection than the laws of God, because he loves people. Trust him. Trust Jesus Christ today. Take care. God bless.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
Excuse me, sir. I just want to apologize. I saw that video and people were being very rude and very mean in those comments to you. And I just want to say I am sorry. If I had seen you on the side of the road with that sign, I probably wouldn't have gave you nothing either, because that would be considered a handout. And from what I'm told, you guys don't really believe we're like handouts. However, I would have told you that if you're here in Florida, or you can get to Florida, we have a lot of job openings in the agriculture section. I'm pretty sure you can imagine why we have a lot of job openings. But they will pay you minimum wage up to $11 an hour to get out there in like a strawberry field or an orange or mangrove for those types of things. And they will want you to work a 12-hour day, 7 days a week in the Florida sun to make that money. But again, it'll be an opportunity for you to earn an income and be able to feed yourself and support yourself. And if you have any other family members that need support, I'm pretty sure that $11 an hour will get you all the support you need for that. So by all means, come on down. Plenty of opportunity. You know, you can get down here, you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps and make a difference and make your life a little bit better. So just wanted to let you know. I don't know if you'll see this video or not, but hope that helps.
Oh my God. There is no other government. Do people not get that? I'm seeing MAGA veterans going online and posting about begging for help from Trump, who, first off, called all veterans suckers, and then defunded veterans. And you guys are asking for help because, like, oh, the veterans isn't supporting me, please help me. They're acting like there's some other government picking on them that's actually running the show. MAGA is 100% in control of America right now, guys. If there's any issue you have with America, it is on MAGA 100% right now. They control all departments. This is what you voted for.
Let's set the stage. The Trump administration shut down large parts of the federal government in a political standoff that dragged on weeks past the last paychecks for millions of Americans. Airports, a mess. National parks closed. Food assistance delayed. Federal workers exhausted. And the MAGA base, once cheering for tough negotiation, is suddenly discovering what limited government really feels like when you're the one limited, right? In small towns across America where red hats once ruled the day, the mood has shifted. People who used to wave "Keep America Great" flags are now holding "Please reopen the government" signs. Some are standing in food lines they never thought they would need. Others are watching their small businesses collapse because government contracts are frozen. And here's the kicker. Many of these same folks voted for Trump because they believed he was the businessman who would fix Washington. Now they're seeing what happens when business style brinkmanship meets real life consequences. And spoiler alert, the economy doesn't negotiate like a casino deal. Now, the irony is almost poetic. Now, for years, Trump sold his supporters the drama of a strong America built on tough talks, tariffs, and nationalist pride. But now, the very policies meant to make America great again have left farmers unable to sell crops, truckers sitting idle, and federal workers lining up for unemployment. And still, the president says it's all part of the plan. Now, according to him, the shutdown is necessary, a necessary leverage. Leverage against who, one may ask, though? Because right now, it's not the political elites feeling the pain. It's the average working class American, many of them loyal MAGA voters. But here's where the sarcasm writes itself. Remember when Trump said, "Only I can fix it"? You remember? Well, apparently, fixing it meant turning off the government, walking away from the table, and blaming everyone else. Meanwhile, conservative talk shows are doing Olympic level mental gymnastics to explain why this is actually good for America. It's about principle, they say, as unpaid workers sell their cars to make rent. It's about draining the swamp, they repeat, as federal food inspectors get laid off and airports spiral into chaos. It's one thing to say government is too big. It's another thing to realize how much of your daily life quietly depends on it. From TSA lines to food safety, from veteran benefits to farm subsidies, suddenly a lot of small government believers are discovering that no government is not quite the same thing. And let's be real, Trump's refusal to compromise isn't about fiscal discipline or patriotic duty. It's about optics. It's about ego. It's about who blinks first. Unfortunately, it's the people at the bottom who always pay the price when the top plays chicken. So here we are, watching the same people who shouted, "Don't tread on me," realizing the government they cheered to tear down was the one keeping their lives together. Some call it karma, others call it awakening. Either way, it's a hard lesson in how democracy and governance actually work. But maybe there's a silver lining. Maybe this shutdown will teach some Americans that slogan don't fix problems. And that fighting the system isn't so great when the system stops fighting for you. So what do you think, guys? Do you feel sympathy for the MAGA voters struggling under this shutdown? Or do you think it's poetic justice, a wake-up call long overdue? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I really want to hear what you think about this one. Don't forget to like the video, share, and please subscribe to the channel if you want more commentaries that break down the chaos without the spin. Now, until next time, stay informed, stay sharp, and I'll see you in my next video. Credit belongs to original creators.